What's going on? This is Terrence Manning. This is my Thoughts Uncut. Today, I wanted to talk about Memphis National Guard update. Let's see what's going on after about a week and a half of the National Guard and keep Memphis safe objective. Let's see what's going on in the streets.
It has been almost a full week since the Memphis Safe Task Force arrived in Memphis, and hundreds of arrests have been made so far. Good evening. Thank you for joining us. I'm Brian Dillick, filling in for Shea Arthur. This morning, U.S. Attorney General Pamela Bondi announced nearly 300 arrests have been made in more than 70.
Nearly 300 arrests made.
Illegal weapons have been seized. Nearly 300 arrests have been made and more than 70 illegal weapons have been seized.
In about a week and a half span, 300 arrests and about 70 weapons, illegal weapons captured.
WRG's Kamisha Wilborn begins our team coverage.
Sunday morning, U.S. Attorney General Pamela Bondi announces on social media that 273.
Look at that. Now, the first test was Washington, D.C., and how they just turned it around so quickly. Washington, D.C. law enforcement partners have made over 3,000 arrests to date. And if you want to be specific, it's 3,837 arrests to date. And they seize 361 illegal guns. Listen, I know how D.C. was before they got there. And this is phenomenal. This is what we need in every city that's a danger, that's crime infested. We need to get these illegal guns out the streets. We need to get these people that are committing these crimes, these heinous crimes, murder, kidnap. And also, I'm not understanding why other cities don't want this. You want your cities to be unsafe? That's not good for business. Look at Memphis. 273 arrests have been made in under a week. This is under a week, and 73 illegal gun seized.
Arrests have been made in just under a week by the Memphis Safe Task Force. She says 73 illegal guns have been seized. It's the latest update on the status of the federal task force.
I mean, if they doing the right thing and getting the people they supposed to get, then yeah, I'm happy they're here. Since everybody know they're here, the people who, you know what I'm saying, the criminals gonna go hiding.
And that's what we want. They gonna go hiding. They eventually gonna have to come out. And when they do, they will get arrested because they have no other, they can't help themselves. They're gonna commit crimes. They're going to get arrested because they don't have any other skill set. They think that this has been so easy to, they get arrested, get out of jail, get arrested, get out of jail. Rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat. And this is what Memphis, the citizens of Memphis should want. The U.S. citizens of Memphis should want. The legal residents of Memphis should want. This is how it is. You commit a crime, you're held accountable, you go to jail.
The details of each arrest and the identities of the charged suspects have not been revealed. Bondi says the arrests consist of multiple gang members, including one wanted for murder. In his recent weekly newsletter, Shelby County District Attorney Steve Mulroy said that the county is bracing for potentially more than 100 new cases a day due to the surge in arrests, which he said could overwhelm the jail and create backlogs in the court system.
Hey, look, you got to get these people in jail. You got to figure out something. You can't have these people on the streets. 73 illegal firearms captured. Let's just say that's one firearm per person, because usually it's one per person. You know, the only people that really have more than one are usually people that go out and they practice shooting, they're law enforcement themselves, or they just love the sport of shooting. So they may have, they collect guns, but these are law abiding citizens. These criminals, 73 firearms off the streets of Memphis. It's phenomenal. It's also crazy that that's the amount of guns that they captured in a little over a week. They said less than a week.
He suggests that a night court may be the answer, but says immediate funding and support is needed. The presence of the task force has been seen across the city of Memphis, causing many people to have mixed feelings about the operation.
I just think it's a big waste and it's scary. And again, and if they want to address crime or anything like that, they need to address the root of the problem, and sending the guard or the feds or anything like that, it's not going to do that.
That guy doesn't even show his face on TV. Why? You just see his cowboy boots. He's speaking of a place of privilege. He's probably living somewhere in Tennessee that's not close to Memphis. And if he is living close to Memphis, he's probably living in a nice city away from Memphis. What I don't understand what these people are saying. Oh, they're having mixed feelings. You're having mixed feelings about the safety of your city. They're getting illegal immigrants off the street and they're stopping these gang violence. What more do you want? Tell me, what more do you want? Why is this such a hard thing to grasp? This concept is easy. Criminals make it unsafe for your city. They make it unsafe for your kids to go to school. They make it unsafe for schools. They make it unsafe to have businesses around. I'm surprised the Memphis Grizzlies are still there. You saw what happened in San Francisco. Golden State Warriors, I don't think they're there anymore. I think they went somewhere else.
Say they're doing their part to just stay clear of any trouble.
I got paper tags on my truck, so I be driving somebody that's legit. Man,
What?
Bad. It's not going to do that.
Others say they're doing their part to just stay clear of any trouble.
I got paper tags on my truck, so I be driving somebody that's legit. Man, I'm a roofer, and I ain't gonna do nothing. I ain't doing nothing bad, but if they see my paper tag, that's not.
If you got paper tags, bro, if they do pull you over for it, you're good. Just get it fixed. You're not going to jail for having paper tags. Would you get pulled over? Probably. But from what I remember, if you have paper tags, that's usually you got a new vehicle. Bro, you're good. They're not pulling you over to arrest you for your paper tags. You're good. Let's go to another source. That guy was funny.
The Memphis Safe Task Force heading into week 2 of operations to end violent crime in Memphis and Shelby County. The Department of Justice says the task force made 321 arrests during week 1, including warrant pickups, gun charges, and even homicide. Action News 5's Michaela Redmond joining us live from downtown. Michaela, you spoke with the Republican Party of Shelby County about what the task force accomplished in week 1, right?
Joy, that's correct. Luke Simbel, the vice chairman, tells me people can start to feel law and order being restored in Memphis, and the task force has done a great job so far. On the flip side, Indivisible Memphis held a peaceful rally tonight and says some residents are still scared.
You got people who are saying, the people that are truly affected are saying they can tell the difference, they like it. Then you got these other people. I don't even think the other people that are actually protesting are actually from the city. I think they're from somewhere else, and I think they're being paid, because there's a huge difference in, it's like one is contradicting the other. The people that live there are saying, no, we definitely feel safer. The other people are protesting. And you know what? I haven't seen any black people protesting in Memphis. I think it's white people and Hispanic. I've not seen any black people protesting. Why is that?
Flying into the second week of operations for the Memphis Safe Task Force, the Department of Justice says 321 arrests were made, including 99 warrant pickups, 82 arrested on U.S. ICE warrants, 41 arrested on gun charges.
Look at this. This is 1 week. This is
in one.
This is 1 week of the Memphis Safe Task Force. 321 total arrests, 99 warrant pickups, 99 to the 2000s, 82 ICE warrants, 41 gun charges, and then 1 homicide arrest. It clearly is working. It's working. They're following the same template that they did in DC, and they're implementing it in Memphis. And then they're going to fix Memphis, make it safer. They're going to leave. Well, actually, they're going to stay because they're still in DC, and they're going to do the same thing in the other cities. Chicago, I believe, Portland. I think they're also going to go back to LA as well. But it's clearly working. And I don't understand why people are so against this. And it's funny because you don't hear any black or brown people in Washington, D.C. saying that, oh, I just been arrested. Oh, they just attacked me. No, they're loving how safe it is there. They're loving it. They can finally walk and enjoy life and enjoy the scenery and go to different museums and just be normal. Walk out with your family, walk out with your kids, go to restaurants. DC is getting better. And then Memphis is next.
Person arrested for homicide.
There is a lot of positivity in the air because, again, what is happening is criminals are getting off the streets. The law-abiding citizens of Shelby County are taking back our community. It is exciting. Again, it is hopeful. People can feel law and order being restored.
On the other hand, Indivisible
exactly.
Memphis held a peaceful rally Monday night, saying there is still a lot of fear surrounding the task force and National Guard presence. An organizer said the message is really centered on community resilience and the right to free speech, even under intimidation. Folks are showing up to remind the city that peaceful dissent isn't a threat. It's a cornerstone of democracy.
I don't think anybody can argue with the idea that we should be getting criminals off the streets, and that's exactly what's happening.
According to the City of Memphis Data Hub, citywide violent crimes are down over 45% compared to this time last year.
Do you know how significant of a number that is? Down 45%? 45%. Crime is down. And it's a ripple effect. The people that commit crimes, they're seeing other people getting captured, locked up, put in jail, arrested. So they're like, I'm gonna stay home. Eventually, they got two choices. They can be law-abiding citizens and stop their criminal activities, or they're gonna go back to what they know and commit a crime, and then they'll be caught. But 45% is a phenomenal number. This is excellent.
It shows violent crimes were down by almost 100 incidents in September compared to August, with 711 violent crimes and 11 murders in August. In September, there were only 612 violent crimes,
That's
but 12
down.
murders. Now, 6 days into October, the data shows 67 violent crimes so far and 1 murder.
60 is under 100 and 1 murder. Under 100 found. It's working.
You may remember just a couple of weeks ago, District Attorney Steve Mulroy said we could see National Guard in high visibility locations like FedEx Forum. Ahead of the Grizzlies game tonight, we did drive around and we did not see a single National Guard member. For now, reporting live at FedEx Forum, Michaela.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. We need to make our country safer. And the only way to do that is you got to go to the most high rate crime cities first. You get them fixed, and then it'll fix everything else. And New York got to get fixed, especially the Bronx. Oh my goodness. Um, I think that this is a great start for Memphis. Hopefully, this continues. Hopefully, the citizens of Memphis speak out more because they clearly enjoy feeling safe. Who doesn't enjoy feeling safe? You can't have a whole bunch of people just out there killing, robbing. It's anarchy. We don't want that. We want a safe country. We want safe cities. We want safe states. We're going to have our different views, different opinions, but I'm hoping that everyone would want to be safe and be in a safe city where you live, enjoy your town, be able to go out without feeling like you're going to get robbed or shot at. Let me know what you guys think. Like, subscribe, and I want to know what you guys think seriously. I respond to all of you guys' comments. I'll see you later. Peace.